Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first down here at their own 29-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first down here at their own 33-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On second down, Purdy gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, Jair Brown on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
To throw on first down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing again is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Back to the air is Purdy. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This one from 47 yards out. And he pulled it left. No good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
First and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Kyron Williams. Inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown Rams. On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Purdy on first and 10. Caught. This is Ayuk. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A first down throw for Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Purdy now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. Purdy gonna put it up again. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back to the air again is Purdy. That is gonna be hauled in. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, Stafford taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's to Higbee, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Again, it's Stafford. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. This one off the right upright. He missed it. No good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
run here with McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Third and long. Here's That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Look, I think anytime, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. The Niners have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. Whoa! What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 62 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Now Purdy. And he's got another one. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He finds Hupp along the out route. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Here's second down. Here's Stafford. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
1st and 10 for Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So a win here for the 49ers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.